defined as the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Scientific studies tell us that art heals by changing a person's physiology and attitude. The body's physiology changes from one of stress to one of deep relaxation, from one of fear to one of creativity and inspiration. I decided to talk to Miss Love's advanced sculpture students to see why they really love art.
I'm making a nesting doll out of chicken wire and paper mache. After I finish paper macheing it, I'm going to paint it and it will look like a nesting doll. I love art because it gives me a chance to get my creative juices flowing, and it's a nice break in between classes like math.
I love art because I feel like I can explain my thought process in a semi-normal way. I mean, half the time I don't know what I'm thinking about, but if I see what I'm thinking about, I feel like I understand it better.
It's like a hard question.
Just answer the question.
It's like really
Well, it's not math or any other sort of schoolwork. And I play with box cutters, which is always fun. And
Probably not say that.
I mean, I don't play with box cutters. I use them under the supervision of an adult. There's one of my drawings right over there. It says art. It's got a sunshine. It's really good. Probably my best works.
In the fall semester of 2012, the advanced sculpture class got to set up their class project called Monster Dinner Party in the Commons of Farragut High School. The art installation consisted of 12 monster hybrids created from saran wrap. Each monster sat at a dinner table with a corresponding food. The creatures ran from everything from a dragon using chopsticks, a birdman, and even a mermaid. Next, I asked Allie Hicks, one of Farragut's only students who got accepted to the Governor's School of the Arts, why students should take an art class.
I can't imagine what I would be doing if I wasn't doing art, because I think that's the only thing I'm actually passionate about, and it's definitely really kind of influenced who I am, and it's like a big journey, I guess, You get better and better at it, and art's something that's always been around, and it's not going to go away. It's different people can see the same object so differently, and I think that's a really good point when you're talking about art, because it's so individual. It's so you do your own thing. Everybody's different, and this is definitely one of those moments when individuality is encouraged.
Actually that have gone on to art school. Probably, I would say, less than 50% go to an art school from here. Several of those will get scholarships. That depends on lots of things, including their art portfolio that they take from here, that they have worked on themselves. As far as who's successful, you're successful as long as you're happy. But you hear about people from Farragut becoming famous often. You really do. Producers, actresses, they all have art backgrounds. Well, number one, you have to have a fine arts credit, so you got to take some kind of art. But you should take it if you enjoy the process. You should find something you enjoy doing, because that's why you're in high school, is to find out what you're good at doing. You are creative. You're learning to create from within yourself. You use both sides of your brain, so you're training your right side and your left side. It's good for you.
The thing I love most about art, well, that's the people who do it. The people you meet in your art class become your family. They're there to encourage you and to help you. We see things differently than others. Art doesn't define us. It doesn't tell us we aren't good enough, successful enough, or good looking enough. It doesn't put us in a tiny box and tell us to conform to what society wants. Art encourages us to step outside the frame. It is a reminder that it's okay to be different and to express who you really are. It's okay to do something completely ridiculous, to attempt the impossible, and to try something no one has ever done before.
And once I knew I was not magnificent. Straight above the highway, just